What is going on, guys? Grave here. Today I'd like to talk about one of the new dungeons coming to the Elder Scrolls Online. The developers gave us kind of a quick look at the Black Gem Foundry, which is one of the new dungeons in the Feast of Shadows, which will be available in Update 47 for PC and console. They talked about several different things within this, but I kind of want to go over just a couple of high points here and talk about the rewards as well that they discussed. It says the Black Gem Monastery is a towering atronach made from black gems that are held together with chains and twisted summoner magic. This is coming from the senior content designer. The sound of this already makes me think of course, the new trial we just received with Update 46. It has that very creepy kind of Cold Harbor look, and this is kind of sounding to be the same style design, maybe a little bit of twist and turn here. Or twist and turns just kind of in general. He went on to talk about tough fights against some of these bosses, of course, and you have to pay attention to lava and rises and falls, and while making sure no one in your group gets singled out by its hyper-focused beam attack. So it seems like there's going to be a lot of mechanics going on, and Zos always does a great job with dungeons. It always looks good, always has some interesting mechanics, even though some of them some years may seem similar to other mechanics we've seen. You only can do so much, in my opinion, but they always do a really good job of keeping the mechanics fresh and kind of adding something here or there, whether it be something brand new or some little small tweaks. But it's definitely sounding like it's going to be a tougher fight if you're playing on harder difficulties. It says keep your eyes peeled for objectives of interest and don't hesitate to explore off the beaten path. Your efforts may provide a leg up in the toughest boss battles, even more so for those with high-level crafting that know how to maximize the power of black gems. Now, when I first read it and it says, don't be scared or hesitate to kind of go off that beaten path, the first thing that came to my mind was, of course, we're going to have hidden bosses. That is something they've done for the last several years, where the new dungeons would have hidden bosses in rooms or areas that it's just not on the normal path that you go through throughout the dungeon itself. You would actually have to go find these. There would be somewhere that you're not normally going to go when you're just going through the dungeon normally. But when he says, talking about it may give you a leg up in the toughest boss battle, I was kind of curious what that meant. They may be doing some kind of new mechanic here, or something that they've decided to go with that we have not seen before. That's a kind of interesting thing, in my opinion. I still expect us to see some hidden bosses. That's just something they like to do as of late. I would be kind of surprised if one of the two new dungeons don't have some hidden bosses somewhere. Also went on to talk about rewards, of course, collectibles and achievements, things we have come to expect within dungeons. So you have your skin, you have a memento, of course, and also one of the new skill styles for the Fire Rune ability. And now, a lot of people like the new skill styles, and I find it to be something that's a very unique thing that they've added into the game in general. But a lot of people don't like the idea of having to pay for them out of the Crown Store, and there are tons and tons of ways to get these skill styles free in game as well. And I think they need to continue doing these skill styles and things like dungeons and trials and in story mode, and ways that people can get them without having to purchase them directly from the Crown Store. I'm kind of curious what you guys think about, of course, this new dungeon. Are you excited for the Feast of Shadows update 47? It's going to be out pretty quick here on PC, but if you're like myself and you're a console player, we'll have to wait, of course, a couple weeks longer after the update arrives on PC. But I know a lot of people are looking forward to the wall event and things like that. But the two new dungeons I know are things that, or new dungeons in general, are things that people really look forward to each time ESO has an update. Anyway, guys, leave me a comment with your thoughts. Let me know what you think about the Black Gem Foundry preview. And, of course, if you like the video, hit the like. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.